Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6 minute have my back because I have yours. The way this read is going to go is we're going to pick a topic. We're going to pick the topic, discuss the journey and the lesson, and then we're going to understand the lesson and journey. We're going to pull from the four agreements, learning to be impeccable with your words, not making assumptions, know that you've done your best and not take anything personal moving forward. And that is focusing also on the crystal deck, which focuses on the chakra. There's some type of communication and patience that you had when it comes to you planting a seed. So somebody is moving towards you, or they're communicating with you, or wanting to communicate because they realize that you have been patient and the seed that you planted is not so bad after all. And so therefore they're ready to communicate. In regards to a love, a union, or some type of friendship, or just a connection. So that is what's happening here. The cards that come over, they're recognizing your strengths. Remember, strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit, or doing what makes your heart happy, is, wait a minute, let me say that over. Read the lovers again. Hold on. The lover's energy says, because I have brain freezes, it's okay. Let me see. Doing what makes your heart happy is what it is. But I was going to say the strength energy. That's what I was trying to say. Strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So this energy here is yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's here that's real is the present moment. So enjoy. So this person wants you to let go of the past and also understand why you gave to the situation wholeheartedly, without expecting to receive the same yourself. So the communication is happening because they realize how much of a seed you planted and how loving and how compassionate and how strong you were in regards to giving to somebody who really didn't deserve it. And that's just kind of how I see it. And then they want you to let go of the past. And that's true. Living in the present moment is the only way to be. Yeah, because at the past caused insecurities and sleepless nights. And so now they want to move forward with the connection of friendship and also to communicate with you. And you to be grateful to a one's energy, make plans with them, travel and have new ideas. So they want to communicate. They want to move forward with this energy. And also, again, comes from recognizing your strengths. Three of Wands in the reverse is what I was saying. The obstacles, the delays, and the frustration is why you weren't able to move forward with them. And it took a lot for you to get out of this insecure energy, chariot energy, move forward with confidence. You had to move forward with confidence when it came to the situation, tower energy, and let go of the things that no longer serve you. The tower energy says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And so that's what you're doing. And now they're recognizing your strengths right here and doing what makes their heart happy, which is you. And now you're moving forward with confidence and realizing that the delays and the obstacles and the frustration only comes with the way that they did things and caused you to be insecure, have insecurities about the situation. This felt like two cars. So now they had to do the work when it comes to the toxic energy, but you had to do the work as well. And so the toxicity, devil energy comes with you walking away and also going after your opportunities that you have and your happiness. And this is the ebb and flow of life. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And so therefore, the happy life, happy wife, Ten of Cups energy. Ten of Cups energy is love, satisfaction, and harmony. And this is the ebb and flows of life. You taught this person a lesson, but they taught you one as well. Remember, no man is your friend, no man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher, which is the ebb and flows of life. And that is what this person was here to do, teach you a lesson. And this is for you to have the courage, the desire, and to be positive in every situation, to know that you will always come out on top. And we're going to pull from the archetype deck to see the person that you were dealing with. I'm going to clarify the Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody who didn't want you to be their equal. Lilith in the reverse. So who Lilith is, to get biblical, that's who she derives from. Lilith was the person who was with Adam before Eve was, but Lilith wanted to be equal with this person. Yeah, and Adam didn't want her to be as equal to her, so they ended up having kids, but she ended up leaving in order to pursue her stuff. And that's just me saying my analogy to it. But if you know the story of Lilith, then that's what it is. But it all becomes with Adam being a player, not just saying Adam, but this person being a player and not wanting you to have the equal give or take when it comes to them recognizing your strength. So Lilith was a strong person, but she was also a person who was very fiery. Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but with the Sagittarius energy, this is, having temperance, which is balance, card of Jupiter, fire energy. So the Jupiter is what you value. You value the importance of a equal give or take, or to work and give to somebody out of the kindness of your heart, to have a connection, a friendship, and to be patient when it comes to the way that you communicate and the beauty that you see. But at some point, you hate to end things, but Chariot being here, you had to end things in order to move forward with confidence because it was causing you insecurities. And so, again, you could be dealing with the air sign, player energy, lover's energy is here, magician, yeah, air sign, magician energy. Basically, it's air and Mercury energy. So Mercury energy is letting you know that how you communicate. So this person could be communicating with you as if they didn't want you to have the same thing, but this is how they wear their scars. They have all this negative energy in the inside, so they look tough on the outside, but they're really needing a mother figure. Whoa, they're really needing a mother figure. And now you play detective, but it's not like you play detective. You research, and you feel certain situations. So now that you come to this realization, they're stalking you because they want something different with you. And, again, you're achieving shit. And so maybe before, on the other hand, they were achieving everything and they thought that you weren't strong enough to stand side by side with them or to have some type of balance. And they now want you to live in the present moment and not worry about the future or the past, and just go and act like nothing has ever happened. And so the tower energy just lets you know that you're moving forward with confidence, you're making plans, and they're communicating with you. But this all came from the delays and the obstacles and the frustration that they caused you because they didn't see your worth, your value with the Lilith energy. So if you have kids with this person and you moved on because you're trying to achieve things and have confidence and go after your desires and be positive in the situation, this air energy, I see, to me, air or fire energy that's here on the board, but comes from you nurturing this situation, and now they're playing detective and trying to figure out where you are and what you're thinking about. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull from the messages of the heart to see where the energy is and see what they got going on, because at one point this person was a player, but they realized that they're only hurting themselves by trying to hurt you or trying to be who they are, because they realize that you can stand the ground, you can have the balance and be able to maintain and to be positive in a negative situation. Yeah, family tree. So yeah, the bottom of the deck is unexpected. The answers you seek are coming, but when the answer arrives, it might be too late or you have moved on. So again, you could have moved on. You could have moved on with your confidence, which you have, and you could be achieving so much that and have so much courage and going after your desires that you could meet a new person. So you could have been meeting a Sagittarius, someone who has balance, and not trying to play this game of magician energy when it comes to them, how they wear their scars and the way that they really feel on the inside, which you already saw that. But, again, this player energy is over, and they're only getting older, and you are too. So you have, getting this unexpected energy coming, and after you've already figured out and had the courage and the desire to get the things that you want, only comes with how they have acted in the past. You were trying to be patient and plant the seed with them and give to them everything to let them know that, it's no need to be insecure or to have anxiety about the future with you. But, you had to move forward because it was too many delays there. So we already have 6 years. Each pentacle is equivalent to a year. We have 6 years, 6 of pentacles. We have the 7 of pentacles. So close to 7, maybe 8 years that it finally decided for you to walk away. 8 of cups energy. walking away from the things that no longer serve you. And now the opportunities are flowing because somebody actually sees your nurturing potential, and the loving energy that you give. And they're realizing that they have childhood issues, maybe mommy issues, or some type of energy that they are not ready to lose you. So the unexpected will be coming. The family tree is there. There are cultural differences, different values, beliefs, or traditions that pose a challenge that that poses a challenge to this connection. So they're blaming it on the past energy. That's why they move the way that they do. They act like things never happened in the past, and they want you to feel that way too. And so they have anxiety about the future, but they're not telling you because the scars of the past reflect that to you. With you using your intuition, it reflects that. But, again, you showed them something different. And now, since you removed your energy and realized that, you know what, get equal, give or take. This person doesn't want that. After 7 years or more of dealing with the toxic energy, you decided to walk away for a new opportunity. And now with that new opportunity, they're actually having anxiety and insecurities like you were. Does that make sense? And so therefore they had to learn a different way how to deal with their toxicity, because you gave to them and they kept trying to create bullshit and not do the work, and just want you to let go of the things that they've done in the past when it comes to, the way that you have balance, so the lover's energy here with the player and you moving forward with confidence is not the way that they saw it. They saw it being, you were going to always be there and wait, but you saw it as this: look, I have to have exactly what I want, and I can't wait for you to deal with the scars and the pain of your family's issues, because it has nothing to do with me. I was patient enough and I waited long enough for you to get your shit together. And so now it's time for me to move forward. I'm going to pull from the finance deck to see what your energy is, or to see what it is that you've been working on, or dealing with. Then we're going to pull from the twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner deck to see what it is. It already says that the family issues, and it's not cultural. It's what they've learned, the way that they learned, the pain that they went through when it probably comes to mother type energy, or the way that they were nurtured as a child, that they are afraid. Next level. Yeah, you bossing up. Be a boss. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time that you do. So everything that you planning is starting to happen. The communication is happening, the trip, the plans, the travels, and you recognizing your strength is starting to happen, because when you got out of this energy of the insecurities and the sleepless nights, then you started to boss up. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will. There is a chance of something extra in the air. Yeah, so everything is starting to come out the way that you wanted it to be. And that's you recognizing the peace, happiness, and harmonious energy, or the love, satisfaction, and harmony that you want. That's the ebb and flows of life. And now, yeah, the past. Exactly. Listen, something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or unfinished project. This was a project that you were dealing with when it comes to this person, place, thing, or situation. You tried to be patient again with them, and give to them to let them know that you wanted more with them, and you were willing to do the work and wait, even though they were toxic. And then you decided to walk away for new opportunities for you. Look to the past to understand the future. A lesson, the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. So again, this person taught you to be strong. They taught you to recognize your strengths, to have courage and go after your desires, and to achieve everything. But now the unexpected communication is going to happen. If you see, this girl has a, wait, where am I at? Right there. She has a bird sending her a letter. And then at the bottom of this, it says old wounds. It says their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. So that lets you know where it is. And so that is what this person is dealing with. That's why the mother card came out. They want you to nurture the situation and go from there. And that is where you are. Wait, my son left in like 15 to 20 minutes ago when I first started. How many minutes? 15, maybe 20 minutes ago, and he's already at his location. I think he was driving pretty fast. So anyway, I have to talk to him about that. So again, you're reflecting back on the past, but the card of the Page of Wands, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment, so enjoy. The thing is that the present moment you're reflecting back on where you were at and how you got to this point, and that's the patience that you needed to have, and could be the communication of them coming back to communicate about the pain of the past, but you already saw that. You already saw that they had mommy issues or, daddy issues. You already saw that. It didn't take a detective to feel like that, to use your intuition. It took for you to understand that this person had differences when it comes to the way that you were raised and how things were, or that they were blocked off because of these types of issues. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. So again, the seeds that you planted in the past and then you started to move forward from them, you're going to start earning money for them, and everything is going to start to go. And that's the ebb and flows of life, and you learning your peace, happiness, and harmonious energy, right? And so this card came out. I was going to pull from this deck, but separation came behind this one. So let me, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and pull from that. The separation came. It says, separating from your soulmate can be painful, but let your pain be a catalyst for change. Go deep within yourself. And so that's what you did. That is exactly what you did. You separated from this person. You didn't hold on to the past. You moved forward, and now you're achieving everything, and there's going to be some unexpected communication coming in. So let me pull from this deck, which is this came out last night. Breakup. This time there is no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So you're healing. The separation is there, and this is karmic or whatever. And so again, this could be final, but over romanticized. Now, this is from you making assumptions that this person wanted the same thing that you want, but it's also you looking towards the future of when you met this person, how you felt things should be or how you want things to be. And that's you making assumptions that this person wants what you want, and so that is how things are when it comes to you and everything that you're doing and why you're bossing up and not waiting on anybody to give you your happiness, harmonious energy. And that's the ebb and flows of life. So the bottom of the deck says over romanticized. Sometimes our idea of love is far from reality, and as a result, we end up over romanticizing relationships. Take the time to reevaluate your views. So now you're reevaluating things and you're going from there. You're reevaluating your views because of the fact that, you made the assumption, and it's okay, that this person may have or would have, because you looked into the future like, oh, if I just am patient, this person will one day get it together and not be so toxic and not have these mommy issues or not feel like everybody is against them. So if I wait this long, then I'll have an opportunity of love and it'll flow through. But that's you over romanticizing or making assumptions that, and then when you get mad, you're taking things personally about this type of energy that this person is giving to you because they don't want you to be their equal. They want you to be the person there when they get there, whenever they get there or how they get there, or, if they do get there on a certain time or whatever, but it's on their time, never on yours. So that is where you are with this situation. So now moving forward, we're not going to make assumptions. We're going to do our best. We're going to not take anything personal. And, we're going to practice the 4 agreements. I forgot the last one. Always do your best. Always do your best. Know that you've done your best at the end of the day. Know that you've done your best. And so that is how I see this energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the love situations to see what happens or what has happened or what, will happen depending on what comes out. So again, the unexpected energy is this person realizing that, again, you are their soulmate. But the separation made them realize that. Soul connection, a friend, romantic partner, or compatibility. They realize that you are the one that's compatible with them, doing what makes your heart happy, and that's when it comes to the lover's energy, love, passion, and a union. They're doing what makes their heart happy. And they're saying that you made the sacrifice for love, must give up something in painful decisions. They have to make a painful decision to get out of this toxic energy, to not have these mommy issues, to deal with them and move forward. Or it might be just too late, like this says. It says the breakup. There is time there. This time there is no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So this is the healing process for you. You have the choice to make in order to move forward or not. And so that is how I see this energy. I'm pulling from the 4 agreements, and then I'll pull from the crystal deck. You know, it's up to you. Is it going to be a breakup or a temporary separation? Or is somebody really going to be willing to sacrifice? You know, what did I just do? Something just fell. Oh, my plug unplugged. Anyway, so it says always do your best. See, at the end of the day, you've done your best. You have done your best. And that is all that it takes. You know, that's all that it takes is that you've done your best. And so, you know, at the end of the day, when you decide to walk away, 9 times out of 10, look, when you decide to walk away, 9 times out of 10, they handed you the scissors. When they start to stalk you and play detective to see what you're doing because of their past issues, and them not wanting to open up. This is the wheel. I can't think of what it's like. What is that thing called? A steering wheel. You have to take the wheel and go for the boat, you know, in water energy, right? So you have to be able to take the wheel and walk away and say, I cannot be your mother. The only thing I can do is worry about myself, because trying to be your mother, that's me being codependent on your energy. So I'm starting something new in order to have peace and harmony, and that is the ebb and flows of life. I've done the work. You're still toxic, and so therefore I have to move forward with confidence, and that's how this energy goes. So the breakup, soulmate, or separation, that's what you need to ask yourself. And there's going to be unexpected energy coming, but when they start to see that you have the courage and you have the desire to be positive and achieve the things that you want. So do your best because you want to. You've done this because you wanted to do it, and you saw something. You saw the potential. That's what I was trying to figure out. The word. Not the assumption, it's the potential in a person. So that is where it comes with the over romanticizing, seeing the potential in the situation, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. We do it now, but from here on out, we're going to be impeccable with our words and know that we're going to say what we want, mean what we say. And if it doesn't work out, then there's the door. And that's just that. So it says you do your best when you are enjoying the actions or doing it in a way that will not have a negative repercussions for you. So we give to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same ourselves. 6 of Pentacles energy. But when that's taken for granted, and there's, we want something, we make the assumption that this person will one day see the connection, the union, and everything. And, basically the seeds that you plant on why you decide to give things, then your communication becomes like you taking things personal, and then you move forward with confidence, but it comes with anger and rage. And so you're going to get out of that situation. So again, I'm going to read this over because this is the biggest thing that happens when we know that we've done our best, because if we don't, the negative repercussions is thus blowing up like a fireball. We're the, the Sour Patch Kids, because it's sweet. We're sweet in the middle, but sour on the outside if we go through this bullshit. And that's just the way it is. So anyway, it says you do your best when you are enjoying the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. People who complete you and not deplete you. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it, not because you are trying to please the judge, and not because you are trying to please other people. So when you realize that your kindness is being taken for weakness, then that's when everything starts to be taken personally. So I'm going to pull this card here because the first card is taking it personal. Don't take anything personal. Everyone lives in their own dream. So again, everyone lives in their own dream, meaning that this person has things that they need to deal with, and they see things that they need to see ways that they need to be treated because of their past scars, and then they start to treat people like shit. And so that is where you have to come in and understand that you can't take it personally, that you weren't impeccable with your words, and that you've done everything you can for this person. And, you made the assumption that this person wanted the same thing as you, but they live in their own dreams. And because you did not say what it is that you wanted, you had to say bye and separate until this person realized that their past hurt made them lose their soulmate. And so again, or their player ways made them lose their soulmate. Does that make sense? Because they want somebody to mommy them, even though they feel like they're strong enough to get through whatever this thing called life. But you see through the bullshit of you being a detective and being empathic, and see that what they're manifesting is from lack, and they're manifesting from hurt of the past, pain of the past. And so you have to get to the point to where you say bye-bye and separate yourself. And it says separating yourself from your soulmate, right? Separating yourself from your soulmate, soul connection, right? From your soulmate can be painful, but let your pain be a catalyst for change. Go deep within. And so that's what you're doing. And sometimes it's not meant to come back, because it says there is no going back there's this time there is no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So that is a sacrifice that you have to make by you always knowing that you've done your best and not taking anything personal. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. And so you are looking at things in a new direction, and you have always looked at them for having the ability to make plans, travel, and new ideas, and also to have happiness and being grateful for a person that comes in your life. But this causes delays and debauchery, and this is why this is in the reverse. So again, you have to move forward, achieve your own dreams, and then you will be able to be strong and go to the next level and boss up with anybody, even if you over romanticize. And this says unlocking. Locked doors are opening, removing blockages, and love is coming. So again, love is coming. Could be new or could be old. You have to ask yourself that. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You know, I just feel like the unexpected comes when you decide to step out on faith. The Christ surprise is dealing with your heart and your throat chakra. Listen, your ability to communicate, to be impeccable with your words. Your throat chakra is your communication, your expression, and your trust. You have to be able to trust in everything that you say. You have to be able to be impeccable with your words and express yourself without even caring about how somebody feels about it. Because at the end of the day, it's about your heart, loving, harmonious, and forgiving energy. So your forgiveness, sending strength and healing, period, to this person who you may have felt like did you wrong, but it only because you've overly given to the situation, because you will always do your best no matter the situation, and you started to take things personally because you weren't impeccable with your words. Does that make sense? And you made the assumption that this person wanted what you want, and that they would automatically, you would be able to heal this person with their mommy issues, and therefore it caused for you to have to separate from them and sacrifice your own heartbreak and unhappiness to heal yourself from the trauma that they caused you. Does that make sense? So the heart and the throat chakra, compassion, grace, and hope. You're still optimistic with the hope card being here, star energy, right? The star energy says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. You're focusing on your self-care, and here is when the unexpected happens. So you're bossing up and unlocking all the doors that you wanted in the beginning, and you're doing this by yourself. You're doing this on your own because you've done your best in every situation, but that is the true meaning of moving forward with the chariot energy. So there you have it. I release fear and open my heart to love. That's yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. Remember, the past causes fear and the future causes anxiety. If you live in the present moment, you can I release fear and open my heart to love. So you can be able to forgive this person if you want to. But if you haven't gotten to this point, then it's time for you to move on. And that is where you have to make the sacrifice of moving forward. Again, sacrifice for love, must give up something, painful decisions. So you have to make the painful decision as if this is worth you going back to or moving forward from, because the universe is going to send you your person that they have by divine right that the universe is meant for you to have. And if this person isn't it, then they will send it to you. Now, will it happen overnight? Most likely not. Most likely not. Most likely it'll come from a person that you've been avoiding your whole time. This whole time. Somebody that's right underneath your nose. That's how it works. So anyway, let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.